Hi, and welcome to my personal reflection on innovation and enterprise. My name is Goran Pavlovic, and I did this module last semester at the London South Bank University. Our teacher was James, and he was really enthusiastic and taught us many new methods to find solutions for complex problems. He had unconventional teaching methods. One of them was that we were allowed to use our smartphones during the lesson. We were even allowed to post tweets during the lesson, and the best tweet got £50 for Christmas presents. In this module it was all about simple ideas, how to find simple ideas to complex problems. To do this, we used many different methods and trained them in 2 different projects. But first, to find the methods, we had to visit a website called Innovis. On Innovis we found a vast number of methods, but the problem is that the most of them were too complicated to understand, or they took too much time. So we used just 5 or 6 different methods. To find our team roles, we did the team role test called Belvin. With these results, we were able to make some nice heterogeneous teams to complement each other. But first, before we started with all our projects, James did a nice exercise with us. He told us to think of different ways to use a paperclip. Most of us had maybe 8, 9, 10 ideas, some people had 15, but the problem was that nobody thought about a paperclip like this, or a gigantic paperclip. You see, if you think from different angles to one and the same problem, you will find many more solutions to the same problem. So it's always important to think outside of the box. That was the first lesson. So once we had all our problems for the first project, it was the Hurricane project, we wanted to sort all our problems. We used for this the affinity diagram. In my opinion, it took too much time and also too many post-its. Once we had our problems, we tried to find solutions for the problems. For this, we used the morphological chart. On the morphological chart, you see many different solutions on one page. You see, these are all solutions for one and the same problem. Once we had the solutions, we tried to sort them. For this, we used the solution tree. The solution tree gives a nice overview of the whole, of all the solutions, and it shows also how they are related to each other. But one problem is that this method takes too much time and it's difficult to think outside of the box. And this was what James wanted. He pushed us always to think outside of the box, to come up with new ideas, unconventional ideas, and good solutions for complex problems. To inspire us, he invited a guest speaker. He talked to us about his experiences during the Hurricane Irma, and it was very inspiring, and he was also very professional and gave us good answers to our questions. This helped us really much in the whole Hurricane project. But during the Hurricane project, our team didn't know if we have to implement our solution or if we have just to talk about the solution. If we had known this from the beginning, we would have maybe come up with some crazier and more interesting solutions. At the end, to present our idea in front of the class, we used the Pecha Kucha presentation. That's a nice way to present something because it's compressed in 6 minutes and 40 seconds, and it's much more interesting than a normal PowerPoint presentation. You know, a PowerPoint presentation can cause a death by PowerPoint. Another way to present something would be an elevator pitch. Maybe it would be a good idea to do this in the next semesters because it's also a good way to present something. or maybe to use different presentation technologies like Microsoft Wave or Prezi. A good example for the PowerPoint, for the Deaf by PowerPoint, was the presentation of the intellectual property. This presentation had over 100 pages and it was difficult to stay concentrated during the whole lesson. When we did the business model canvas, this was easier for me because I did it already before. But I've never noticed before that the left side is for infrastructure and the right side for customer value. This was really nice to know because now it's much easier for me to fill in a business model canvas. But it's even easier with the balloon program. This program is in its beta phase and we got the task to do a report with improvements or failures of the program and how important digital learning technologies are. And they are really important. We noticed this during this whole project and we also realized how big the potential for digital learning technologies is in the future. Imagine with all these virtual reality glasses or augmented reality, this could be amazing. So, at this point, thank you very much for listening. It was a pleasure to do this module, and I'm really sure that I will think in the future more unconventional and look always from different angles to one and the same problem. Thank you very much.